The recovered records reveal a statewide restaurant chain called Cedar Creek Family Restaurant. Journalistic reviews from the time described the place as a simple and low-cost establishment, but marked by impeccable organization and extreme cleanliness. Visually, the interior evokes a constant sense of isolation, images of the empty hall, with metal tables under direct lighting and concentrated beams of light from solitary lamps along the dark corridors leading to the bathrooms, create an atmosphere identical to the surveillance screens seen in Five Nights at Freddy's. The great enigma that intrigues researchers is, how did a supposedly low-cost location manage to finance and operate a robotic engineering system that the press of the time defined as ahead of its time? The nameless bear, leader and main face of the brand, a brown bear that interacted with children at the tables, wearing a checkered vest and a small bowler hat. He has the same archetype and function as Freddy Fazbear, the nameless rabbit. A rabbit with light fur, prominent teeth, and a dark suit with a bow tie. His aesthetic and striking marketing presence directly refer to Bonnie and his variants, such as Spring Bonnie. The nameless chicken, a bird with markedly feminine features, wears an apron and carries a tray of cupcakes to serve customers. The connection with the character Chica and her iconic phrase about cupcakes is immediate. Chester the cat, a grey cat with striped pants and a blue vest, is the only animatronic with a 100% confirmed name in the records, although the original game does not have a feline. Chester's presence directly echoes the famous fan games of the community such as Five Nights at Candy's. The crucial point of this research lies in two clippings from the local newspaper, the Pinewood Gazette, which exposes serious flaw in the restaurant's official history in May 1970. A full page that celebrates the arrival of a new show at Cedar Creek, categorically stating the debut of 4 animatronics on stage. In February 1972, almost 2 years later, a new ad introduces Chester the cat as a new star and a new friend being introduced to the public. The math doesn't add up. If the restaurant opened with 4 robots in 1970 and Chester only arrived in 1972, who was the original 4th member? He didn't even appear in the newspaper ad. The answer to this disappearance may lie in a fragmented photograph from that time. In it, a group of children smile at the camera while, in the right corner, a mysterious arm, completely different from the other animatronics, waves as well. The arm wears a furry glove and a sleeve with horizontal stripes. It is speculated that this arm belongs to a supposed 5th animatronic nicknamed Mr. Greens. For those familiar with Five Nights at Freddy's, a mysterious character with a striped pattern that operates outside the main marketing trio or quartet draws a perfect parallel with the enigmatic figure of the puppet. Everything indicates that Mr. Greens was the 4th member from 1970 who suffered some kind of discard or serious problem, being quickly replaced by Chester in 1972 to cover up the case. Beyond the presentations for children, the surviving records reveal disturbing details hidden within the context. In several photos from different eras, the same employee, wearing a light-colored shirt and name tag, appears standing still, coldly and statically observing the children's interaction with the animatronics. Even near restricted areas, this sinister figure immediately evokes the concept of the night guard or the infamous Purple Man, William Afton, blending in with the ordinary employees. A mysterious photograph reveals the interior of a damp and dark warehouse, where an empty, eyeless carcass of the animated bear was stored on the floor. Although public opinion associated the inert appearance with Golden Freddy, the investigation proved that it was merely a spare costume locked in the warehouse. Still, The image perfectly recreates the parts and service rooms of the games, where terror resides in the sigh of empty robotic costumes abandoned in the shadows. Currently, we are working not only to gather more information, but also trying to recolor the images to make them as close as possible to their original appearance. I've already obtained new information, but I won't show it in this video because some of it is still incomplete and other parts are under analysis. But I'll be back soon with updates.